What's up, whiskey fans, and welcome back to another video. We are heading over to Ireland to check out the McConnell's 20-year-old edition. This was my whiskey of the year for 2024, but here is the full review. Folks, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we check out my whiskey of the year for 2024 and we give it a full hands-on review. This is the McConnell's 20-year-old single malt Irish whiskey, the Old Cromac Collection. Now, the reason why this was my whiskey of the year for 2024 is because it left the experience, I don't know, on me or in me or whatever it was. When I tasted this whiskey, it was just one of those whiskeys that stayed with me, that stuck with me, and I absolutely enjoyed every single last drop of the tasting. Now, when the bottles hit the shelves, I rushed out and I bought a bottle, and I didn't have time to do a full review video before I chose Whiskey of the Year 2024. But here is my full review of the McConnell's 20-year-old Irish whiskey. Now, this is a single malt Irish whiskey. It comes in at a whopping 51% ABV. It is non-chilled filtered, and however does come with a big price tag. This is 4,200 Rand, or roughly around $220. So not on the cheap side, but you must remember it is a 20-year-old single malt Irish whiskey. And I know a lot of you are going to say, yeah, but it's Irish, but it's Irish. It's Irish and it's amazing. That's all I can say. Now, I did get a lot of hate with regards to, I wouldn't say hate, but a little bit of backlash, because here in South Africa, there is only about 300 bottles available. And everyone was saying, why did I choose a whiskey that was so limited? Now, when I choose Whiskey of the Year, I choose it based on the experience that it gave me, the flavors that it gives me, and not about what is available, what's not available. It's about what gives me the best experience while tasting the whiskey. And this just did it for me. It has been matured in ex-bourbon barrels and then finished in tawny port casks. Almost said pork. Port casks. And it is just an absolute fantastic whiskey. I just cannot get enough of it. It's just one of those things that has just stuck with me. I tasted it about 4.5 months ago, and I still think about the flavors that it has. So for me, it's a cracker. I love it. And yeah, let's pour a little bit into the glass. It does come with an amazing sort of rich, dark coloring. I think the camera does it a little bit of no justice, but it is just a fantastic whiskey. Now, I'm going to read you what it says at the bottle, because at the back of the bottle, because it does send you on a little bit of a journey. And so I couldn't memorize all of it, so let me just read it off the bottle for you. This bold and complex whiskey commands attention and respect, beckoning the adventurous. Our 20-year-old single malt embarks on a 2-decade journey, starting in 2003 in bourbon casks, gaining wisdom and depth. Aged in first full tawny port casks for a year, it emerges unapologetically at cask strength, unfiltered. With an oily, confident texture and a hint of rose color, it embraces the senses. A hint of white chocolate, dried strawberry, and rice pudding entice the nose, while the tongue dances to a symphony of dry white pepper spice, red apple, and plums. The lingering finish reveals notes of grapefruit, kiwi fruit, leaving an unforgettable impression. Now, that is exactly what I got, is an unforgettable impression. I just cannot go on about this whiskey enough. It is, like I said, one of my absolute favorites. On the nose, it is definitely sort of light in fruity flavors. Those small sort of strawberry notes, sweet vanilla, just really, really come through there. A little bit of brown sugar. And maybe a hint of caramel is what I get on the nose. But it's not only about the nose, it's all about the taste. So, slancha. On the first part of the palate, you get a soft, fruity sweetness, little bit of honey, little bit of vanilla, and you do get a slight bitterness. I gather that's the grapefruit sort of coming through there. And then it just finishes off with a light oak and hint of spice. It is absolutely delicious. On the finish, we get a sort of medium finish with a touch of oak, but it has a beautiful, beautiful finish. It is an absolute cracker of a whiskey. Even at 51%, it doesn't taste like it's 51%. And I think that's what makes it so good, is that it doesn't taste like it's a 51% alcohol. It tastes like a 43 or a 46. It is so soft, and it does have that sort of creaminess to it. It is just amazing. Good on McConnells, good on Graham Miller. You guys have done an outstanding job here. It is absolutely fantastic. And if you can get your hands on a bottle, I would strongly recommend that you do so. I do apologize to those people who cannot get their hands on a bottle because there's such a limited quantity. It's not ideal, but there is some stuff that you guys get in the European and American markets that I don't get here in the South African market. So yeah, it's a little bit of give and take. But guys, thank you very much for watching. It has been an absolute pleasure. If you have any comments or thoughts or recommendations, please put them in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And yeah, we hope 2025 will be an amazing year. And until next time, cheers for now.